the sirens calling in the streets and on the walls? Blood in the streets, it is falling. Can you hear the sirens calling? Can you hear the sirens calling? In your head the sound of all the people coming, sound is joy. Can you hear the sirens calling?
Down in the streets, run around like a beast. Gotta be a predator, I pray for the weak in a world of wolves, but mostly sheep. Bloodstains on my skin and sharpened teeth. I don't really want fame, I just wanna eat, but it all comes down to survival. See, take a dive in the deep end, rival me. Just a little heads up, suicide is free. If you decide to leave, then I'll just leave you be. But if you want a piece, then you shall receive. I go by the name of N.O.T. Infinite KTBC. Better recognize your eyes fixed on a G. I'm a vet, you can bet how I climb that tree. Cut limb from limb till I arrive at the peak in this world of sin. I'm not afraid to speak.
Can you hear the sirens calling in the streets and on the walls? Blood in the streets, it is falling. Can you hear the sirens calling? Can you hear the sirens calling? In your head the sound of all the people coming, sound is joy. Can you hear the sirens calling?
I don't wanna spit anger, but my rage will defeat me. If I don't get it out, I'll likely keep bleeding. It's a poison in my veins, the sort that I had to tame. The day's last remains, and when I drink it down to the dregs, it's assault, sweat, and tears. Where's the fire? Bring it here. I'm trying to take a torch, light it up and make it disappear. It's like when it snows and the whole city holds its breath. I wanna grab a hold of the throat and choke until nothing's left.
Can you hear the sirens calling in the streets and on the walls? Blood in the streets, it is falling. Can you hear the sirens calling?
It's an artistic vision like Hieronymus Bosch. Stare into Black Mirror, Nostradamus, but off the charts. Fuck a bomb, there's a depth charge when it reaches the bottom. The hard parts to clean up, wipe off blood, but why bother? I don't see myself in the seam, no broken scenario. Hold them close to the chest, near vests around the merry-go. Conquest in context, the walls of Jericho. The revolution can't be pressed, that's why it's on the low.
Can you hear the sirens calling? In your head the sound of all the people coming, sound is joy. Can you hear the sirens calling?
Stocks, I gotta catch 'em all. Bonds go up and never fall. Awaiting the debasement by the assets, cause it's never wrong. It's tomahawks and gravy, I'm the oracle of Omaha. It's cash before the crash, if shit goes south I'm gonna buy some more. Predictive rate of change within stochastic oscillations. I can see a future you that owns your own space station. Got Mercedes in the driveway of my massive asthmic mansion. It's a devil's dance, I'm winning, and the rest don't stand a chance, man. If prices try to fall, that means I actively have to raise them. What the hell you talking about? This latest printing caused inflation. It's quantitative easing, means we squeeze the little guy. And if he runs out of cash, that fuck it, we squeeze until he's dry. The leading indicator shows the Berkshire's holding cash. That bull is pulling slow, so grab a rope and move his ass. It's classic motion in the market, making moves while generals sleep, and only coming home to roost when